So we start with one Oni on each of the location. These were randomly chosen.
So we've already placed our home zones.
Right here in initiative order. I chose here, then Rand actually replaced one of the tiles there, which is he's allowed to do, and then the Boar Lord starting out here.
Then determine starting areas, placing control markers out.
Which we have done so. So right there, you're allowed to place kind of chaining out from there. I chose mine, and then in turn order, go ahead.
Then our starting units.
All right. Oh, I need to get all mine together. I haven't, well, a
You got a
proverbial army. Right.
Yeah.
Here's mine. That's it.
So I have
3 puny guys.
my planter, 2 warriors, and let's see here. You guys will be able to see them all there. Move these guys over. So I have a planter, 2 warriors, 7 workers.
Jeez.
There, 2 wasps, sting. There, 2 breeders. There, and 1 conqueror. So everything down here is going to get out there on the board. Plus, I get 6 eggs in my territories or in adjacent areas. All right, so we place these on the board in turn order, in initiative order, or reverse initiative order?
It just says distribute your starting units across your home zones and or starting areas however you like.
Okay, so starting areas. So here, 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 or there, there, there. So I have a total of these 5 areas in which to be able to place my units. So,
Yeah, it's in initiative order.
okay, so. There. There.
Thanks, Shaz. I appreciate it.
There. My breeder, I'll have 1 come over there, and go and have 1 there. And then my planter will also be there. Then I get 6 eggs. So and my eggs get to produce units, all right?
Yeah.
I may have chosen poorly.
I think he's coming for you.
Nope, nope, not at all.
Not
All right, I am
They're
done.
just eggs.
There we go.
They're just eggs.
All right. So that is mine. So, Rand, you want to play? Or yeah, you want to place yours?
Sure. So, bam. So that's Drake and Toter, and this is Marduk. And I'm gonna keep free shoots in the back for now. It's my sniper.
Which I love his name, Free Shoots.
Free
right?
Shoots.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
Okay, and what are you doing here?
Putting a squeaker over there. Boar mother right there. Boar guard. 1 warrior. Another warrior. Another squeaker and another squeaker.
Game on. All right.
All right.
So-
It also asks us to read the faction goals
Okay.
on our sheets. I think
So,
that's helpful.
all right, so mine I've already done, but conquer 6 areas in 1 round. But that's going to be helpful with my conquerors because they actually get to do that as their faction effect.
Mine is destroy at least 6 Oni in 1 round. It's possible over several phases in a round, but
Right.
it does have to be in
So
the same
mine is
round.
areas, yours are Oni, 6 apiece. Okay, and Greg?
Control 10 areas at the end of my one of my red phases.
Control 10 areas at the end of one of your
Red phases.
at the end of, okay, got it. Okay. All right. Then that's it. We've already gotten our combat cards and everything else, so we're ready to start, right?
Looks good.
All right. So that said, oh, by the way, should also point out that we do have these little handy dandy little player aids that are here that show the different round steps and everything, which this is actually what I'm going to be following as I run the game. All right. So these are the ones that are out of the game. I don't want to accidentally grab them. If you guys will give me a minute, you guys want to talk about your kind of what your guys' big picture is while I stall and look at my actual cards here.
Yeah, so Conf Group is big mechs. Got these little dudes and these tiny in these giant robots, and I just swing hard and punch hard and shoot missiles.
And squish bugs.
Yeah.
I'm in character, Mark. I'm always in character. The Boar Lords are a sentient race of pig people who spread out and they're trying to, terraform the planet and really lay claim to it. I can make blockades that only I can travel. I can protect cover, which takes hits for me. Bunkers, which make it a little harder for people to take over. And tunnels that only I can use, that make it faster for me to travel from place to place. I don't have as many units as Ed, but I have more units
Than
than Rand.
Yeah, so going through this, wow, I have 2 really good cards that I want to use this round, by the way. Obviously, I can only use 1. I have a ton of units. My job is to swarm and to lay eggs that can sprout new units, which then can conquer. So I'm going to be the biggest area control guy in the game, or at least in theory I should be. All right, and yes, I am like the Zerg. There you go. All right. Hey, Felix. So there we go. All right. So I start out. So here we go. So we're all going to choose an action card. Yeah, I know these are
sick.
These are really good.
Yeah, I seeded the deck a little
non-random, but
Holy smokes.
there are a ton of action cards that are out of play here, and we use some of the more fun ones, colorful apparently. So we'll see how this goes as we go along.
Some of these I don't even want to give away.
I know.
Like, I can't use these, but they're going to be hell if I get hit with them.
So yeah, place your bets and over/under on Glory to Roams. I'll set the over/under on 3.5. You think that's too low?
I think 4.5.
4.5? All right, we'll go 4.5. All right. Oh man. I mean, that's all but a guaranteed point. In hindsight, mistakes were made. The movement, once you play a combat card, then this is gonna hurt, dude. There's so many of these I want to use. All right, I'm choosing that one. So pass to the left.
Appreciate it.
There you go. All right. Hey, Dustin, thanks. Appreciate it. All right.
Shaz, thanks for your vote.
Oh, yep.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to go first. We're obviously doing the white face first. So choose 2 different actions. Actually, I will go ahead and bring this up so you guys can see this. Is that zoomed in enough for you guys to be able to read that? You know what? Let's just bring it in a little tighter. Oh, other way. That'll work right there. So here are the actions. So I could draw an event card and play an event. I could produce 1 unit. I could move each of my units up to 1 area, and I can execute 1 combat action. Notice it says 2 different. What are the 2 events, Rand?
Our 2 events are New Alignment, which allows you to swap any 2 adjacent areas, including all their markers. And it's applicable only to unstable areas or areas without units. So if it has units on it, it has to be unstable for you to be able to move it. And the other one is Unsteady Ground. You can turn an area tile in any direction, and it cannot be applied to moon areas. Duh.
All right. So I'm going to produce a unit to start. So I'm going to go ahead and just produce a wasp. And I can produce in any of these 4 areas as well as anywhere that has an egg. However, I'm going to just go ahead and throw it into this area here. And again, keep in mind, guys, this is the first edition. This is not without the minis, etc. These are with standees. We just took the standees off so you guys can see them. So that is produce, and then I'm going to move each of my units up to one area. Now my wasps can move 2, so I think what I'm going to do, and they can ignore blockade, so I'm going to go 1, 2. This wasp is going to go, we're just going to go 1 here. Radioactive, nothing can survive in that zone except Oni and except Rand. His are immune to radioactivity. So if anything's there at the end of the round, they die.
I've got 2 units that are immune.
So my planter is going to come over this way. The worker is going to move up that way. My conqueror will come here, and my breeder will go there. So I produced and I moved. That is both of my actions. So now, Rand, you get the exact same options. Go for it. Okay?
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and move. So bring these 2 in here.
And they can move individually, which you know, but yep.
And I'll bring free shoots over.
And free shoots.
Actually, I'll bring them over here. Take care of this first.
Oh, I have already made a mistake in setup.
What?
I'm supposed to have 2 more boar maidens out.
2 more?
2. I never put them out.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
All right. Well, I'm glad that we have a border there and a border here. However, they can come in this way. So, in a border right there. Yeah, you can tunnel, I know. But so there's your movement. What else, Rand?
I'm going to do conquests, or I guess or a combat, I guess.
Okay, so keep in mind you can't move the rest of this round after that. The rest of the round you cannot move if you choose to do so.
All right.
And that's the one
That's
thing.
huge.
That's one thing that we got wrong in our
Okay.
last game of this. So there you go.
They specified. King Raccoon said something about different color phases
Right.
affecting that.
When I talked to Mark today on the phone, he specifically said it's
Sure.
per round.
All right.
So
I guess I'll just produce, and
unless Gray Fox wants to correct me now, yes.
I probably would have done this in reverse order, but let's bring Beowulf out.
Okay. And that's both your actions, move and
That's it.
produce, right?
Yep.
Greg.
I'm going to
Hey, Skippin. Welcome.
upgrade 1
Skipping,
unit.
what's up?
I'm going to use my produce to turn the boar maiden into the boar master. And then I'm going to move 1 here, because I think the...
I'll be Panzerzugging with my Kampfa Gruppe.
Okay. So there's your movement.
And I produced.
Okay. All right. Done. So that is the white phase. So now we flip our cards over and we go into the blue phase. So again, in initiative order here. So the blue phase says replace any one of your conquered areas with any other tile from the reserve. Okay. So my conquered areas are here, here, and here. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this mountain. Let me get the fertile land if I can, because this is going to be worth 2 points at the end of the game. So I'm going to replace that with this. And, yep, we'll go ahead and do just like so. Now all the markers stay on it. There we go. Now, homelands can't be conquered. However, they can be traveled upon for all factions. So there's that. So this one goes away. Then it says I can use my faction effect. Well, let's go ahead and drop that camera for a minute. And my faction effect says my conqueror can always be used. However, if I use my conqueror, I can no longer move. So there's that. And I can use 2 of these abilities. I can move all of my units. All my units are considered flying. And my breeder and planter can place eggs if I want. And my breeder and planters can just lay eggs wherever they want. Okay. In addition to that, my breeder and planter, my planter gets 2 extra production, and my breeder gets 1 extra production during the green phase. So thinking about this, I think I'm going to go ahead. Do I want to move anymore? I think I do. So I'm going to move all of my. Do I want to? Yep, we're going to actually go ahead and move all my units first. So my flyers, he's going to move 1, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Then we'll go and bring there, there. That'll work. Then for movement, go and bring them there. These 3 in against that Oni. Yep, checks out. And we'll leave these guys here. For here, and the squealer's over here, right? Or the squeaker is over
Squeaker,
there, right?
yep.
Okay. You know what? My flyer, he's just going to go ahead and come into here. Just hang out. Just buzzing around. Don't mind. Nothing to see here. And these guys are all, not all, but there. Okay, I lied. All are going to move there. That's all the movement I'm doing. Then my breeder and planters can place eggs. So everywhere they are. So I get a planter here, a breeder there, and a breeder there. Done. That's my faction, or that's my card. Rand, do you want to give me yours?
Sure.
And I'll bring this up so
Pretty quick.
everybody can see.
Because you can't do one of them.
Okay, so use your faction effect. Done.
You do not have a faction effect.
All right, climb up or down 2 places on the initiative track if you would like. All right.
I would like to climb up, please.
How many? All right. Oh, and technically, we're supposed to be flipping these as we do these, so I'm done with that, and Greg is now done with his blue one. All right. Or Rand is, sorry. And now Greg, go for it.
I'm going to do my easiest one first. The initiative, I'm going to move it up 2 spaces.
Wow, that did not last long.
No, it did
okay,
not.
that's something different. Okay, so that
Welcome
is
to the top.
Yep.
initiative, faction effect, or up to 3 event cards.
Yep.
Wow.
So I'm going to do the faction effect first because
You cannot conquer another player's hometown, Michael.
it'll be easy. So I'm going to put a board blockade there.
Okay, let's go and move this over. Meaning I cannot get in
Unless you fly.
unless I fly. Well, that's not
And
pleasant.
a
Stay over there.
fort. Not sure what it's called.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, well, it's almost as if that's the whole point of the boards.
I did not plan on this.
Yeah, and I'm going to put some health here, just in case, and another blockade.
Wow, I did not see that coming. So the only way I can get in to there now is coming in this way or fly.
Yep.
So these guys are effectively trapped. Awesome. All right.
Yep. And I will do the 3 event cards. So what is this one again?
And when you
Swap
take,
2.
yep. And when you, oh. However, it's got to be
Without units or unstable.
okay, unstable being this symbol here, but there are ways to be able to put more unstable markers out in here. Okay, and those immediately refill after one's taken. So, Greg, you get up to 3.
Oh, I'm definitely going to take this in and use it.
What is that?
Cover any blockade. I will not be using. I might actually. And
Yes, no crossing that border. Well played.
mark
Shaz.
any area with the property radioactive. So I'm going to use these 2.
You don't have to take all of those. You and then refill.
Oh, refill
another.
that one. Yeah, no, I'm going to hold on to this one, but I'm
Okay.
going to use these 2 right now.
Okay.
So mark any area with radioactive. It cannot have units on it. Can I see a radioactive marker, please?
Depends where you're going to put it.
I'm going to put it right here.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
And
glory
swap-
to Rome, dude. Twice.
hold on.
And 1 for that.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah.
That was like that, yeah.
It's nice playing this game with you guys. Over there on the other side.
So what did you do?
You swap these two.
Which I'm only allowed
So
to because that's unstable.
Yeah, it's unstable and this doesn't have any units on it.
Okay. Okay, gonna be like that.
So,
I
where are
see.
these guys going?
That's a point.
Oh, is it? Because I can walk over there freely.
Oh, this is a one-way door for him, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or can you go back this way?
Yes,
You
it is.
can.
It is.
Yeah.
I do ignore it completely.
All right. Well, there are events that I might be able to take some of that out,
Yep.
but that was gross, dude. All
Yeah.
right. That was
When I
dirty.
saw do 3 events and I saw that one, I was like, okay, well that's one of the 3.
That's dirty.
And
Well done.
That's just nice.
Okay. All right. So that was the 3 events, and you climbed up the initiative track. So that is that for that one. So now it's my turn.
No, it's not.
Check that it is not my turn. I'm used to going first. So we'll come back to Greg. I apologize. We are going into green. So he must do both of these. He can do them in either order. Okay.
Yo.
So he's placing 2 Oni. Spread them out a little bit so
Cool.
folks can see them. Come on. All right. So he went ahead and put out Abyssal, which is one of the legendary Oni.
I figured I
And
wanted to
it can
spread
be
the love.
in any moon area.
Sure.
It's a moon area, so check it out there. And the special rules for Abyssal is always execute an additional Oni conquest in the area of Abyssal, and it can be moved beforehand. So the next thing is he must complete or must do 1 Oni conquest. So an Oni conquest is move out of an area and then do a conquest. So go ahead. Michael, this is looking to be a friendship-breaking game. Love it.
Oh.
You got my money.
And hey, because you're last, remember, you get to pick. Mm-hmm. And remember, there's that option
Well, I don't get to pick. I'm not there. Oh, as the
Oni.
no, only as defender.
Only as
I did
defender.
not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But still.
So an Oni conquest. So what is it?
Oh, you know what? This is the one that. All Oni in the same area as the dark one. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the one I meant. Because I wanted to do damage. Yes. Sorry, I played the wrong one because the sunglasses make it hard for me to see.
All right. So disregard everything I said about Abyssal.
Sorry.
And here we go. Dark Observer. Dark Observer. Any moon area. Same checks out. Special rules. All Oni on the same area as the Dark Observer do not conquer but cause damage. And the Dark Observer will only suffer damage if there's no other Oni in the same area. So everyone else is a bullet sponge, so to speak. So now, what are you doing?
So I do the only conquest. I move.
Yep. So you move everything. You may move all the Oni from one area or choose not to. And then do either if there were any remaining or where you move to. So we have our first conquest. So here, let me have the card so I can show. Actually, never mind. Sorry, I was going to do this. That was the whole point of having a second copy right here. So here we go. So the Oni conquest. He already did the place the Oni and conquest. Only playable in areas not yet controlled by the Oni. So, however, so it's controlled by the Oni already, right? The moon is. However, because all Oni in the same area as the Dark Observer do not conquer, they cause damage. So this is going to override that. So I think he is allowed to do this on the moon, even though the moon is already conquered by the Oni. So therefore, if the Oni have at least as many, well, ignore that, it's just causing damage. So what's the how many are there? So we got who do we have?
We have a small breed.
Okay, so here, let's bring these over so you guys can see it. So we
Another
have
one of these. one of each actually.
Okay.
And for him, there's Marduk and the other guy,
Drake and Toter.
Drake and Toter.
Let's move that out of the way now. So we have that, and we have Marduk
The red
and...
one.
Drake and Toter.
So there are your combatants. Okay. All right, so I don't want to have to run this the whole time, so go for it, guys. So what do we got here? So counterattack. Some of the counterattacks do take place before an attack would happen, so I don't know if those are any of the options. So they are
Yeah.
defend.
I can defend and do You Shall Not Pass,
All right.
which seems pretty awesome.
Okay, so your defense, meaning this, is on your player board.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
'cause
have
you
that.
get a
What is your
conquest point.
defense? What is your defense one?
You do not have a defense action.
Okay, so instead, he's doing You Shall Not Pass. If the defender has more conquest points than the Oni, well, I don't think you can because they're doing damage. So because of...
No, that's the thing. That's a totally legitimate thing.
Oh,
Yeah, I have more conquest points than them.
okay. So conquest, we're looking
I'm
at
doing a straw man,
75.
except not quite.
Right. So there's
Still getting
100,
hit.
100 conquest versus 50, 75. So now the confirmed group gets to place a ownership marker on that area.
Somewhere.
Underneath. That'll work. There we go.
We'll find it eventually.
Right. So then he now has to take however much damage they're going to hit for. So that's 20, 50, 70, 80 damage. And they have a total of 55 health. So they're both going to die,
Adios.
but they get to conquer the area.
It was a Pyrrhic victory.
Right. So there we go. All right. So those two got removed. Now, because he didn't cause any damage here, the Oni are actually going to stay as they are, but these guys are removed, and there you go. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Is this working for you guys, by the way? For y'all at home, is this helping? Is this making sense? Go ahead and bring these guys down here and there. All right, so there's the Oni Conquest and the other green actions.
I did everything.
Okay. So here, take your card back. Rand, your turn.
There you go.
All right. So your green actions are produce and execute an Oni Conquest. So if you wish to
Yeah.
produce, I imagine you do.
I will most certainly be producing. I think I'd like to conquest first.
Okay.
Not that it makes a difference, but just to get it out of the way. I can move Oni
Yep.
from a place where they do not control,
Correct.
right? So I can get these guys out of the place that I control.
However, they can't do conquest in places they already control. They
right.
could do so here because they no longer control that. Yes,
But I
that is
can move
legit.
them up.
Yeah. And you can move just one there and the rest other places if you want. So you could conceivably do something like this, move these guys back down this way, and then have the
then do a
conquest there if you wanted to.
Great.
Not saying you want to, but
It's pretty great.
okay.
This guy will go in that general direction. The small guy will stay over here.
Okay.
And now I'll produce twice. So I'm going to make...
So oh, wait, the conquest. Hold on,
Right.
the marker. Because
Looking
the
out.
conquest here, real quick, just to run people through it. Now that it's an actual true conquest, and we're not going to have to go through this detailed every time, but only playable in areas not yet controlled by the Oni. Checked out there. If the Oni have at least as many conquest points as the strongest opponent, well, 5 is higher than 0, so there you go. They now have Oni. They control the territory. Easy enough. There's no defenders, so nobody plays that, and that's done. Here we go.
All right, so I need to make some stuff.
Okay, cool.
Let's go ahead and...
Good. Glad it's working out,
man.
guys.
Oh, man.
This is the most I've had to talk in a while.
We'll make another one of these, and
Ay vey.
we'll make Mr. Erzengel here. Here we go.
So normally those would be standing up and it wouldn't take up so much room, but his 3 massive units are all in play now.
That's it.
That's it. All right,
Yeah,
cool. There's
that's
your
my
2
green.
production. All right, my turn, finally, because I'm dead last now. Okay, good. I'm glad this is working well, guys. All right, so I can produce units up to 3, and then I can place up to 2, any 2 Oni. You know what? We're going to go ahead and place 2 Oni. So we're going to go ahead and take 2 of the big boys. And the differences in their picture is strictly flavor text. That's a Tsukuyumi space, so we're going to go ahead and help out my friend, the Boar Lord, there. So there's that action. And then here, produce units up to 3. That's so gross, dude. That is so... I can't even be really pissed off because it was so, like, oh, that was well done. That was nasty.
That was pretty good.
And nobody can ever remove my eggs, which is really nice. So they just hatch during production if I want. Those probably aren't going to happen there.
Despite all that rage, Ed, you're still just a bug in a cage.
Still just a bug in a cage. And the fact that it's one of my breeders is pretty gross.
You got your flyer out, though.
Yeah, but that doesn't really help me. Okay, so now during production, since it's me here, guys, take this down. During my production, my planter gets +2 and my breeders get +1 each. So my +1 breeder here is going to bring out a flyer. So that's that breeder. Then this breeder here is also going to bring out a flyer. And my planter here gets +2 production. And he's going to go ahead and bring out a conqueror there. So that's a 2. Then I get a total of 3 more production here. You know what? Let me renege on that. Let me bring that as a warrior instead. There we go. So I have 3 more production. I'm going to go ahead and bring another warrior. It's got to be in these areas now.
Or you could replace an egg.
Oh, I can do that. Good call. Thank you. I will actually replace that egg with another warrior. And that's 2. And then I will replace... We'll put a worker down just as a normal production. So that's all my production, and I've placed my 2 Oni. So that card done. So now we go into the red phase, starting with the Boar Lord, if I may.
You may.
All right, so here we go. The red phase says, move each of your units up to 1 area and then 3 combat actions. All right?
I don't know what the health on this guy is. Okay, cool. So, moving. And just has to beat it, right? So that'll do.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do.
Oops. I didn't think of that. And since he started here, he can move out, and he's... Well, does he have to? No, I'll evolve him later, I think. Yeah, I like him there, and that's fine there. Those are all fine there. I'm going to execute my 3 attacks.
All right.
So, I got to make sure.
I'm going to move this over because I got a card coming in for warriors. What's your first attack going to be, sir? Stampede, Angry Horde, Conquest, or Annihilation?
I'm going to start with... Well, what is your defense option?
Oh, mine is, and here, I'll show you guys here real quick. He's talking about this right here for the queen. Remove 50% of my units, rounded up, and move my remaining units into an adjacent area before their attacks take place. However, I do have to abide by blockades.
Well, but if I attack your flyer, then that's moot.
Then he just will die. But every time I have units that die, they drop an egg. So there's that. Yes, I do. Dion, yep.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
it gets faster if we're not streaming it, obviously, and we're not walking through everything here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with the easy conquest there, but then, oh yeah, conquest.
So there's a conquest. So he has nobody.
So
Oh,
that just happens.
there you go. Easy enough. Boom, done. That's one of his 3 attacks.
I'm gonna do another conquest there.
Okay. And notice you can use conquest multiple times. There is only one of the actions for him that says it's once per round, so he can use that multiple times. This is probably, when we
2
played
hours.
it, at probably 90 minutes without a teach at most,
Yeah.
I would say. So yeah,
I think it's supposed to take around 2 hours.
yeah. All right, so doing another conquest there. All right. So now the player last in turn order will be able to do the defense action for the Oni. And what do we have here? Who is it? What are, we got a 20?
Yep.
And what else?
The Borgard, not the Boarmaster.
Those are the 2 units battling here for the conquest. So for the defense, defender's unit causes
this
damage. I could cause 20 damage, which would kill him. Not a bad idea. Could retreat, or the defender may draw an event card and use it immediately in the area. And the event cards are move all the units, turn an area tile in any direction. An area tile.
Yep. I assume not the moon. Oh yeah,
Really?
this is not the moon.
I don't know how many of those there are. So you know what? As the Oni, we're going to go ahead and do Nature's Wisdom and the Defender, which in this case is kind of me, and use it immediately in any area. I'll choose this one, and I'm going to turn this tile. Like this.
Welcome back.
Hi! How y'all doing? What's up? Hello, my friend. Okay, done. So he conquered. 50 is higher than 20. He gets a conquer.
Does it spin this event?
It does. That goes away out of the game. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so that's 2 of your 3 that you can do now. That's 3 combat, so that's 2 of them. So for your 3rd action, what do you got?
Gonna do an annihilation here.
All right.
Just annihilation the card.
All right, Annihilation. Your units cause damage. So here, it's going to be against me. Okay, I'm going to die. I only have 5 health. Here, hold on. This is all you guys need to see is there's that, and there's a whole lot more than that, but really that's all you need to see right there. There's a whole lot more, as you can see there. So what do we have here? I could counter, no, hold the line. If at least one of the defender's units, he's not going to escape. Before the Warlord's attack, the defender may move units to a total value of up to 15 health points to an adjacent area. Although I don't mind him dying, because he gets the drop an egg. However, I think he's going to bug out. See what I did there? And he's going to bug out there, doesn't take the damage. Boom, done. So that was the Annihilation, so he did not have to do with anything with conquering, and boom,
Sure.
that card is done. So out of play. Here, we'll
Yep.
Yeah, put it over here, might as well. Okay. All right, your Annihilation is done there. Get that out of the way. All right.
Oh, wait. You have more?
No, that's
no,
it.
no,
He's
you're done.
He's done for the round, so it's flipped. He's
Cool, cool.
good. So there we go. So Rand, move each of your units up to 2 areas and execute up to 2 combat actions.
Oh,
Yep.
hold on a second. I get a thing over there
Why?
because I have conquered 2 Tsukuyumi areas.
1 here, there, and 1 there. Yep, checks out. Cool, well done. So is this making sense for everybody at home? Are you guys able to follow along? I realize it's a little cluttered with the standees, not in standees, but this way you guys can actually see the units.
So we get to move twice.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and move
Yep.
free shoots here, move Zingle. I'm just, yeah. I'll move Beowulf over here to take care of small breed.
It's just so tiny.
And what else for your movements?
And these two guys are going to join free shoots. Give them some backup.
And free
So
shoots
that's
can.
Drakentoter and Urzingel. Urzingel is like my destruction machine. He carries missiles, including an atomic bomb that irradiates the area. But I don't have these built yet, so I can't use them. So there's that. All right, and two combat actions, right?
It is
Card
2
is?
combat actions. Yes, sir.
All right, the first one's going to be Snipe.
All right, let me grab the cards a moment. So, Snipe. So now that we've got that, so here we go. Snipe. Once per round. Annihilation. This attack costs 1 attack and may only be used by free shoots. Well, checks out. And he can use 20 or it can cause 20 damage in an adjacent area instead of the defender. May decide which enemy units will suffer. So he's a sniper. He's just gonna ping 20
Yeah.
damage.
And he'll just knock this guy out.
So that's going to be 1 for you to keep track for destroying 3 Oni as well as a zone. There you go. Okay, so that's 1 attack. So that his snipe is done. What else are you doing? You get 1 more.
The next one I'm doing is just going to be the Chase.
Okay, and chase. There, go ahead. You read
Pretty
it. Your
simple.
actions. Go for it.
So Chase is an annihilation. It allows my units to cause damage, or Zingle can use rockets if he's got them. I have free shoots is in an adjacent area. I cause 20 damage.
In addition,
So I'm doing Chase with Beowulf, but free shoots can just shoot this guy. So
but he does now.
that's done.
So now the Oni get to defend, and the defend is their defense action. Their defense action, they don't have one, so he just dies.
Yeah, both of the actions that I just used are
Yep.
once per round, and they're pretty faction specific. They allow me to do some kind of game breaking stuff.
And no response
No
by
response.
the Oni.
So check this out. Drakentoter,
Yes.
because he's a big dude, he gets 1 extra combat in the red phase. And I'm going to use that extra combat action to do the Conquest card with Beowulf.
Okay. Okay. So go for it.
I mean, I guess I could have sniped over here, but I'd rather see these guys go to
That way.
the other side of the map.
Okay.
So the Conquest action, I'm just going to Conquest here. There's nobody there to
Easy enough.
defend.
Yep.
So control markers replaced.
All right. So Beowulf comes over here, and there, done. All right, finally, now, my turn.
Zzz.
Yep. There we go. All right, move each of my units up to 1 area and execute up to 2 combat actions. That angers me more than anything, I think. That's
Right
so
next to
dirty.
each other too.
It doesn't affect you, but that cost me 2 points.
Well, it affects me for everybody except Urzingel, and then if I upgrade,
He's not
Beowulf.
immune. Gotcha.
If I
Okay.
upgrade Beowulf, he's immune.
All right. So looking at my actions, wrong ones. Sorry, go. Here we go.
Poor Marduk.
Yeah, I blew him up.
It's all good.
Kind of had to. Well, I didn't have to.
It's all good.
I wanted to.
I need another one of these.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
All right. So I'm going to move first because once you have combat, that's all she wrote. Oh, that angers me so much. There, 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 and there. Two,
Hey now.
2, 2, because they're my flyers, obviously. my flyer will come up here. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. Think so. Am I?
And your wasps are the only units that get a base move too, right?
Correct. You know what? We'll go ahead and head on in there. All right, that's it for my movement. Now I get 2 combat actions. And we're going to be real simple for mine. Mine are going to be all conquest actions to start, both of them.
I mean, this one definitely happens.
Yeah, that will. So the conquest here, well, the only,
Oh, is it not worth it?
no, actually, I'm okay. So I will do a conquest here for the Oni, which now, Rand, you can do his action, which
Cool.
I don't have a second. So here, it's counter strike. They can cause damage. They can retreat to a adjacent area, or they can push me back towards my home zone. Those are your options.
All of your units?
Yes. And the other one is going to be this one here.
I guess I'll just do damage. So
Okay,
20
so
damage.
20 damage coming to me. I will go ahead and have him die, and he'll absorb the rest of it. So he dies. But he died. That's okay. That means an egg comes out. Done. So that's my 2 combat actions. Both conquests. Done. And that, folks, is most of the end of the round. So let's see. How many areas do I control? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't have that. I didn't destroy any Oni. I only own 1 Tsukuyumi area. That's it. Nobody owns the center. That's it for scoring. Boom, done. End of the first round. So that will flip over. And there you go. We do that 3 more times. That's the ball game, y'all. All right?
Cool.
Oh, good. All right. DP Grove says, this is making a lot of sense. It's nice to see the game actually played. And like I said, y'all, the gameplay is actually really smooth. It's actually really fluid. It's just a matter of we're actually spelling it out for you guys, every action. So, cool. All right, and Drew says this is making great sense. Definitely selling the experience of the game. Pretty cool. Sniper's got a snipe, yo.
Yeah, the faction asymmetries are pretty fun.
Oh, it's drastic.
They're pretty
And I'll
fun.
be honest, because of what Greg's doing, it's actually changing the game completely from the last time we played this, which actually makes it more compelling to me. And you know what, real quick, guys? If you'll give me just a second, I apologize. Before we go any further, hey, Warren, cheers. Let me get my, what did I do with my, there it is. Hold on. Here we go. Really? You're not going to go? Work with me? There we go. Right? There. Cheers. Warren. There we go. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you very much. Everybody, be like Warren. There we go. Okay. Let me figure out my action. Well, I'm last, but I still got to figure out. That was gross, dude. That was pretty awesome. What? We're in round 2, right?
Oh, yeah, so this comes down.
Of
4.
4. 3, 4. So these cards will not come back to me. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, some of these cards are amazing.
What's ridiculous is I absolutely cannot let Edward have that card.
Oh, here, let me have it. I won't read it. Don't worry, I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to look for placement. There we go. There.
Yeah.
So in other words, that sounds like something you're choosing. So whatever that is. There
No,
you go.
that's the thing. I can't.
But it's coming to me
Can't do
next.
anything for you. Yeah.
Right.
I had the same kind of conundrum.
Man, this is... Oh. That's actually not too bad. Okay, Not going to overthink it. I've chosen mine. And to the left. These are, dude. If everything's
big.
overpowered, nothing's overpowered type
These are
thing.
big.
You know, right? All right. So these will come to me. Where have I been playing? You know what? There. That's safe. There we go. Okay. So we're starting out here with the Boar Lords. Go for it. Okay.
I mean, these action cards just feel like a home run derby.
Correct, DP Crown. Yes. I guess that's because your conquest just allowed you. Exactly. Yep, you nailed it. Yep. There you go.
I mean, you can think of the conquest if you want to think of it like thematically or whatever. You took the high ground. You didn't actually do any combat damage. You just secured the location.
There you go.
And then the Oni were like, excuse me, stab?
Excuse me. Stab. All right, go for it.
Trip people on the way they go up the mountain.
All right, Greg, which two actions you choosing?
Oh, geez. I'm going to...
Hey, Greg never came back from shift.
I'm
Why
going
is this wall not up?
to draw one event card. I'm going to... What does this one do?
That looks like production.
Yeah, sure.
All right, flip it. Next card.
And I'm going to use it right away. I'm going to make a squeaker.
Cover any
So we've got
area.
cover any area property. Use the negation marker. So that's
Oh.
use.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, hi there. All right, there we go.
And the other one is just move all your units one area.
Okay, which is really nice for me.
So I'm going to put that down. That's my one thing from
For
this.
production, toss it.
Oh, that's
So there's the event. You get one other thing you can do.
I'm going to turn... I'm going to use my other production from that to turn that to a warrior.
Okay, upgrade, right?
Upgrade, yeah.
Okay, done. Rand, you're up.
I'm just gonna take this
What one?
negation.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's gross.
Don't want to use against them, doesn't want to use positively for you.
And what is that? Place a blockade marker in any area.
Yep.
What's
It's
the
pretty nifty.
secondary?
It says also applicable in occupied or conquered areas
'Kay.
and on the moon.
Okay,
Blockades on the moon.
nice.
Cool. So that was the first part. The second part, I think I'm going to produce, and I'm going to produce some cruise missiles. I think this is the clusters. Yeah, the
Yeah,
cluster
that's
missiles.
cluster. And
Yeah,
what
you
do
want the
those
cluster
do?
missiles.
Cluster missiles can be used in two ways. It can be used in a regular battle to increase the total damage by 25 damage. So it's got a little 25 damage thing on it. Or, the cool part, you can carry out a combat action to deal 25 damage points in an adjacent area, ignoring blockades. In both cases, this just gets discarded.
Okay, so it's basically an AOE bomb in an adjacent area. All right, cool.
So I'm buying this, and Erzingel's carrying this guy around now.
As you do.
That's my white phase.
Okay, so I'm up. So for my white phase, well, I guess I'm not taking that event that I was going to. However, I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna move all of my units.
God.
I know it takes a while. Sorry, guys.
Oh, it's not that. It's just they're right there. And it's like, no, don't go further.
So we're gonna come here. Blocked off that way, but I can't come over here, but I can't conquer, but we'll go ahead and move in yonder. There, moving two. So, oops, sorry. All of those guys there have moved. I don't want him moving there. Plus, I have no interest in this fertile ground. And by I don't have any interest means as long as the sniper is next to him.
Yeah, covered.
So he's going to come on back this way. And you know what? Actually,
It's so tough because I don't have units to really protect my territory.
never mind. I'm actually going to go there. Exactly. So I have to make use of that, right?
Yep.
You know what? No, I don't want to do that. So he's going to actually come back here. These guys,
Oh boy.
they're just spreading out. Already got a control marker there. So these guys, he'll go there, 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 20. He'll move there. My breeder is going to hang out there. He's going to move up there. He's going to come on over there as well. Yeah, I'm good. There's my move. Then I'm going to... I misspoke, if you guys will allow me. Now, I don't want to leave my breeder by himself. I'm going to actually go and take the movement event and just hold on to it. I'm not going to play it right now.
What's that
There we
one
go.
do?
This one is take any one event card from the discard pile and play it immediately. Not applicable to epic events. I haven't seen any epic
I haven't seen any epic events. All right, so that is the white phase for all of us. All right, so starting now, blue phase. Go ahead, Greg. Whoop. That's a lot of written stuff right here. Here we go.
We're going to ignore most of it, but we're going to start with the faction. Actually, no, we're going to start with the events. Let's see what events do.
Draw up to 3 events.
And play up to 3 events. So I'm just going to thank you very much.
Okay.
Same.
Hey, it's the
Okay,
same thing.
Yep, there you go.
The exact same thing as this one?
Yep.
Cool. No, it's not. This is place a blockade marker in any area.
This is place the blockade marker in any area.
The symbology is identical. I imagine they're the
Oh.
same card. It's the sunglasses.
Oh, which one am I thinking of?
Cocaine. It's a hell of a drug.
All right, and I'm going to...
This one says swamp.
Yeah.
This one says invisible hazard.
Okay, so I'm
They're
going
the
to...
same thing.
So you can play up to all 3. Remember the card you also have already.
Yes. This is the one I'm thinking of. It's got the black arrow on it. So I'm going to play it against Sam. Hit me with the discard pile.
All right, so this will go out then when that comes back. Okay.
Do you want to turn...
I think I've done a pretty good job of swarming out around the board in lane C, dropping eggs.
Yeah.
You guys need to kill more of my guys, though, will you, please? I'd appreciate it.
You're not bringing them in range. You got these guys over here.
I do.
I already killed one with the Oni.
You did. That was a good shot. Center mass.
I'm going to play radioactive containment. And you know the token.
Oh boy.
I'm going to put it...
Will you stop picking on the bugs, dude?
I have to stop their spread somehow.
So that goes out.
That goes out. Well, they all go out.
Okay.
And...
Raid!
Seriously. I feel like now is a good time. Like, I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part, are you?
Want to learn more?
Tectonic shift, turn any tile in any direction.
Now that we've evacuated, I learned my lesson on that.
So let's... That's actually perfect where it is. No, it's not
No, it's
perfect.
not. That radioactive marker is an effective deterrent. Yeah.
Well, the good news is placing,
it's-
I can still place here.
Right.
So
Yes.
there's that. My aunt's like, dude.
So that's out, and...
Here we go.
Let's see, do we want to cover a blockade? Yeah, let's cover a blockade. Let's get that one up. And just you kind of put a moon side right there.
Right here?
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Okay.
Little antibody. Okay. I'm not going to use that. And let us do our thing. So that is some
So
help
that was
on
the
it.
3 events. Okay, now what?
So now I'm going to do the faction effect.
Okay, and your faction effect is what?
Put 2
Terraformings?
terraformings on any location, I think.
Now, is it any location or any location
Oh, with
you
Boreas.
control?
With
Okay.
Boreas. So each Boreas puts 2 out.
Specific warriors?
Each warrior, yeah.
So do you have any
Oh
warrior
yeah,
on
1, 2, 3.
Got it.
And I can move them if need be.
Okay, so here, why don't we do this? Go ahead.
That's the 2 for that area. That's that one for that. And let's put a health there. Let's move this one as one of the actions. Keep that around just in case. And, oh, that was on there already, so I don't want to put another one there. Don't need to put that there, so let's make movement a little easier for me.
So that's 3 so talk about what that
this
is.
already has 2. No, this one is the one that needs a second one, so I got to put this in such a way that I can use it. Let's do the fortification one.
Okay. And fortifications add plus 15 for defense, just basically for conquering.
Conquest, yeah.
Okay. Or for anyone else conquering that, I should say.
Yeah.
Which it already is a mountain, which means that's probably yours. All right. So that is your. Are you moving down the initiative track?
No, I'm good.
Do you wish to move any other player up or down the initiative track?
It really doesn't make a difference to me, so no, I'm not going to.
Okay. Bugs have short memories. Remember that.
You can move me up.
Right there. All right.
Actually,
so there.
that wouldn't be too bad.
All right.
Move you up.
Let me have yours. And green actions. There we go. So produce 2 units, value 2, and place any 2 Oni. Just FYI, I'm not messing with you.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just buying a nuke.
That's a stack of doom right there. And then placing 2 Oni. It just can't be the Abyssal. Which would you like?
Wait, how'd you get to the green face?
I'm sorry, it's blue. I apologize. Use your faction effect or 2 event cards. I'm sorry. Wrong thing. Sorry.
I'm like,
That's
Nuke
my
is
bad.
coming.
My bad.
I mean, I figured.
That I can't answer, Jim. That would be for a Gray Fox. All right. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Oh.
I get a feeling that Decadude has to do with Gray Fox as well, possibly. So, all right. So 2 events, and you have no faction. So do you wish to draw 2 events, sir, for the blue phase?
Yeah, it's like mystery meat.
Mystery. Ah, that's
And you do not have to say what it is right now.
it's okay.
And you can do one. You can draw 1 more, and you can play up to 2.
Mystery.
Okay, cool. So the hexes are going to be 10 to 15% bigger. Okay, good to know.
That is kind of interesting. I'll do some new land.
Okay, so what is it?
New land, I can place an area tile of my choice.
Okay,
Oh.
on the edge of the board. It has to touch at least 2 area tiles.
Doesn't really help me as a faction, just because I'm not really control driven. But where'd it go? There it is.
Will you stop looking? Do it on his side of things. Really?
Every one of these is a point at the end of the game.
That's so gross. Will you stop with that? Yes, I'm whining. Let me whine. All right. Okay, so that was one of the 2 events. Do you wish to play another? Do you want to learn more?
Let's see. No, I think I'm good.
Yeah, it wasn't terribly
Yeah, I'm good.
crowded when we were.
No, it
playing.
really wasn't. It was just a matter of being able to see them, and it worked really well with them on standees. But yeah, you guys, it would be boring as hell for you guys to be able to see it. Otherwise, this looks more compelling, and you guys can kind of follow along a little bit better.
And I still don't have a faction effect.
You still do not. Checks out.
Not yet.
All right, so for mine now is I can draw up to 1 event, and I can climb up or down the initiative track. So you actually flip, and I'll go ahead and do that. There. So, okay, and let me get mystery meat off the top,
It's hard
please.
out here for a mech.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'll actually go ahead and play this event. The Oni rule here, mark any area with a Tsukuyumi marker, also applicable in occupied or conquered areas and on the moon. So, the realistic areas for me are 1, 2, or 3. Or 3. So it's going to be over here against my Boar Lord. And you know what? You seem to be doing such a good job of protecting yourself from the Oni. Go ahead and let that hang out there.
Oh, there's one on this side too.
Yeah. We're givers. All right, so that is done. All right, cool. So now, Greg, you're up.
All right.
All right, now it's green phase. I apologize for that earlier. Produce 2 and place up to 2, or place 2 Oni, not up to. Sorry about that. Oh, one other thing. Let me have the, not the rule, the other one, the codex. By the way, I don't know if the new edition has this, but in the back of the book, it has story on all the different factions via comic book stuff. So, thought that was pretty cool. Nobody cares about the Boar Lords, though, so hold on. Let's just comp group.
Wow.
The Nomads, etc., etc. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Okay, please.
So, what'd you do?
I replaced basically a Squeaker with a Boar Maiden, and replaced a Boar Maiden with a Boar Guard.
Okay.
And I get to place 2 Oni, and I'd like to make life fun.
Put Dark Seeds at the back of the book where they belong.
All right. Hey,
Oh,
I guess
actually, could we make it more fun by putting it here?
I don't think so. No.
No.
Oh, you could, yeah.
I could, but it
You
wouldn't be
could.
fun.
What
I
are you
think it'd
putting
be
there?
fun.
This guy, because I don't need to crowd that up. I could put him here, and it'll be funny.
Sure.
It's-
He's an eager youth.
I mean, you're gonna get something out of it. So, anyways,
All right, so that is done on both of those. So I'm up now because I'm now second. Produce value of 2 and execute an Oni conquest. So conquest is, he still controls that, doesn't he? Nope, he controls that. So I'm just looking at where I am. So that might not be a... What am I at? 20? Oh, you're at 50. Ugh. I'm looking where the Oni... Oh, don't forget, they can move, can't they, when they do a conquest?
yep.
A moment, I'm looking around here, and the 2 production for me. I'm going to go ahead and put a worker here for the egg. Actually, that's just for the breeder. I apologize. So the breeder gets 1, the planter gets 2. So if that's the case, then I'll go and bring a warrior out here.
Warrior.
Come on and play. So there's the planter. My breeder over here will go ahead and bring out another flyer. So there's my extra production that I get. And then I get a total of 2 more production. And I will go ahead and put out another breeder here. And yeah, you guys have got to kill some of my units. You guys are there. Another worker there. So there's production. Then the Oni Conquest. So the Oni Conquest, they can go out and, oh. That'll work. Yeah, actually, that works really well. I'm okay with that. These guys are going to come here.
They won't be able to conquest.
They don't, because if he comes along.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
All right, so what do we have? We have the Dark Observer. What else?
Dark Observer, a 30, a 20, and a 5.
20 and a 5, you said.
Yep.
Okay, and what do you have, Greg?
The Boar Master.
And the Boar Master?
Yeah.
And I have a Wasp.
Yep.
There we go. So, the Conquest is what would normally be a Conquest, but because it is the Dark Observer, they don't conquer, they just cause damage. And so, here we go. So, doing damage now. So, this looks like 30, 50, 70, 80, and they choose to give, interestingly enough, they choose to give all 80 to the Boar Master.
Okay.
All right.
I wonder how they came to that decision.
So in initiative order, we do defense options.
We do, and oh wait, actually, hold on. Sorry,
There's another one.
there it is.
Oh,
there
okay.
it is.
Nope. Cool. I'm going to do my faction defense.
All right.
Move all enemy units of all players and Oni involved in the fight to adjacent areas. I decide where the units are moved. Take blockades into account.
Okay. Do you? Do they take damage though, or no?
Nope.
No damage. Okay. I forgot about that part. That is a
What is
ridiculous stack.
What is...
Okay.
Oh, and he dies.
But he died, right?
Yep.
Okay. So
But he died, though.
There's that. There's the Oni Conquest. If I can have
I use my faction defense,
that goes
Oh,
back.
okay.
Done.
which basically
Pushes everybody
I
away.
kick everyone out.
Rand, yours now. You're green. Which here comes the nuke.
Well, no.
Produce 2 and place 2
yes.
Oni.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
What is in here?
I'm sorry. The dark observer's in there,
Oh, awesome.
as well as the big bad
Great.
and that guy.
Great.
Well, he was there before.
Yeah, it was there. So this is...
Oh, and something we haven't talked about with the dark observer. She can't take damage first. She takes damage
Last, right.
and she must. So even if
Are
someone's
you sure it's a she?
well, I'm putting feminine on it.
Okay.
They technically don't have anything because they're
Right.
Oni. It could be pretty masculine.
I don't know what it is.
It's hard to tell.
They're
'cause
spirits.
They're demons.
Yeah, right. And by the way, Matthew is also Gray Fox for those that are watching the stream live.
I thought it'd just be fun to have a little egg there after the fact if you killed it.
Okay.
All right, so you produce the nuke and place 2 Oni.
Can I get 2 little guys? There
Uh-huh.
we go. And they're just...
Anywhere there's Tsukuyumi. Okay, I have a feeling I know what's coming. All right, so that is
You're
the green
You're
phase.
just gonna move all your units out, right?
Red phase, go ahead.
Oh yeah, it's my turn first. All right.
Move and 2 combat actions, if you wish. Maybe Chip down the road. Probably with the actual
I
final
actually-
version of the game, we might do a 2-player. Chip, we'll see. Yeah, I'm sure it's awfully bright all of a sudden. for
Yeah,
you.
it's really bad.
It's like I can't see.
There is a large stack there.
Oh, I'm ignoring it.
It's hard to look over it.
I only do 10 damage. Okay, that's rough. And that's a total of 15, 25 damage. So I need 25 more damage to go.
The Atomic Blast. I do an additional 80 points of damage with the nuke. If free shoots is in an adjacent area, you cause plus 20.
just cause, you know.
I'm gonna go there for
Hey,
that.
Bree.
I just want to ignore that forever.
There's so many units out here now.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. Oh, that's funny. What are the...
So what action are you choosing? You moved. Are you,
I'm then attacking. How many attack things do I have?
2?
2? Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to put that guy in instead of the warrior. That guy's going to stay there.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that's what we're going to do.
So what attack? Or what combat action, I should say. I have a feeling he's looking at the angry horde.
Mm-hmm. I am. That's one of them. The other one...
All right, not much, Trevor.
Cool. I'm going to do Stampede in this area.
Okay, so Stampede.
Annihilation and a Conquest.
Okay.
So the Conquest just happens because I'm bigger and better and tougher than you.
All right, so for me, defender's unit causes damage. The attacker loses a unit of the defender's choice. That'll work. Yep, but I die as well. But
You get an egg.
He dies a hero, which is the important part. There we go.
All right.
Okay.
And the other one is Angry Horde. You were correct.
Okay. So, and where's that? I imagine it's going to be the big area there. All right. So, Angry Horde. Go ahead and read it off.
All right. I can only play this card if at least 3 of my units take part in the attack, and 3 of my units do, in fact, take part in this attack.
So, what do we got there?
We have the Squeaker, a Boar Maiden, and a Boar Guard.
Okay, the Boar Maiden and the Squeaker.
Yep.
Okay, and I have.
There is more.
Okay, go ahead.
My units cause damage.
Uh-huh.
Add your health points to the damage points.
Okay, so I have 1 worker. I have a wasp, a breeder, and a warrior. This is his second action anyway, so that'll be done. So let's just move all these guys over. There we go. So you said add your health to your attack, so that's 15, 40, 40 and 30. That looks like 70.
Oh, there's also...
Oh, and we have a 20.
yeah, that's why I did it, to get...
There we go. So that's a total of 70, it looks like. 30,
Oh, I should have a suit.
25, that's 55, 60, yeah, 70 damage. Okay. So let's see. KGB actually gets to choose the defense on the Oni after me. The attackers must remove 3 units of their choice out of this area. Must remove out of this area, so that means they die. Tempting.
Is that what that means?
I believe so.
They're martyrs.
The martyrs, that means they die,
yep,
right?
yep.
Martyrs typically die.
Yeah, the
Whoops.
defender may remove up to 2 terraformings from their own area and or this area. Or
Yeah, that
the
one I wasn't
defender
worried
may
about.
replace up to 2 warriors with squid. No.
So,
Well, I don't know. So hold on.
Or your defense action.
Or my defense action, which is remove 50% of my units and move the remaining units to an area before the attack. So
that's actually probably better for you.
I think, because I don't know what the Oni are going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and move him out. And, you know what, actually? Yeah, there you go. So now, what are the Oni choosing? I would ask martyrs, but that's me.
Jeez.
Hey, Adam.
Yeah, we'll do martyrs.
All right, so those 3 get removed, but he has 70 damage allocated. I imagine you're going to disperse it to where everything dies.
Which gets me another Oni tracker. Fortunately, I did not think this through because I only control 6 areas. And I wanted to control 7. Oh well.
Yeah, Jim, I ran into Clay Capra from Leader Games at Essen, and he was carrying around this giant box with this big red dot on it,
Right.
Tsukuyumi. And I was like, what is that? And he said, yeah, it looked a lot like, it's an asymmetric kind of war game and skirmish game, kind of like Root is what it looked like.
Oh.
And I was like Root? So it's very faction specific? And he was like, yeah. It looks pretty good. So that's actually how I heard about it and went over to talk with Felix and the crew.
Okay, cool. All right, so faction effect, then I can move, and then 3 combat actions. So my faction effect is I could use Conquerors anywhere I wish, but before I do so, I'm going to move all my units, because why not?
Yeah, this is way different from Root.
How?
I could see the similarities.
There.
Are they flyers right now?
Thank you. Good call. I missed that. Yeah, big barrier right there. My bad. I heard the how, and I was just, my bad.
Big red monster.
Wasn't very kind. All right, fine. There. There. Can't move there. Think I'm okay. Okay. No, because I missed that part. Man, my breeders are locked in, aren't they? Okay, and let's do it the other way. There. Here's my movement of my faction, or of my faction effect. Then I'm done moving. So I'm going to use Conqueror. My Conqueror action can always be used, or my Conquerors can always be used. So my Conquerors are going to be used as conquests. So they sacrifice themselves when this happens. So my Conqueror here, 20, 20, so 25, 20, so we're good. That will go there. Then the conquest action is for the defender, so Rand. He can cause damage if you wish. He can retreat, or he can push my guys back. What do you want to do?
We're doing damage.
Okay, so both these guys are going to die. Yep. He would die anyways, but he's going to die, but that's okay, because there's that. Yep. Then I thought I had one more Conqueror out here. Nope, I don't. That's it. So there's the Conqueror action. And then I can still use my breeder and planters can lay eggs. So there, and my other breeder is there. And one there. There we go. So there's the faction event. Or there. I can't move anymore since I did the conquest action, and then I can execute up to 3 conquest actions. Well, we will go ahead and do another conquest action there. And Rand, same effect here. What do you want to do with her? I say her, but because it looks like the ring.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it totally does.
So for those curious.
Yeah, same thing, just dealing with damage.
Okay, so there, and we'll drop an egg. So
actually, no, I won't deal damage. I'll push you back to your home.
Okay. So there, well done. He'll die, but now, actually, hold on.
It has to end the turn.
Have been killed. Okay, so as a reminder, there. All right, so that's one of my 3 actions. I will go ahead and go 2 and 3.
That's a bummer for me.
And so now that's the end of my actions. So that will go away. So this card will go away. Then let's see. I haven't destroyed 3 Oni. I haven't destroyed any Oni actually. Control 7 areas.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're good there. So that's done. And 2 Tsukuyumi areas. And nope, that's it because I'm not last. There and there. Done. Rand, you're up. All right, go for it.
I'm going to do action cards first, I think.
Okay.
No, I'll save those.
Oh, you mean
I'll save
event
those.
cards? Okay. So you can move up to 2 areas and 2 combat actions.
Yeah, so Beowulf is going to move around over here. Free Shoots is going to join him there.
By planter.
Is my nuke in here somewhere?
Yeah,
There
it is.
There it is.
There, it was taking
Oh, there's a wasp. What do you know? So battle actions.
How many do you get?
I get 2 off the card and then 1 from Drake and Toter.
Oh, Drake and Toter.
Buddha, that's going to be a question for the Gray Fox guys. I'll let them answer that. Go ahead.
Jeez.
So is that all the moving you're doing?
That's all the moving I'm doing.
Uh,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm
That's
trying
all right.
to-
No, actually, that
There are
works
a lot
out.
of
No,
units there.
That's okay. All right, so there's your movements.
That
Now
is
what?
the movement. So combat.
2 of them.
You want to just skip straight to the atomic blast? That sound fun?
We can do that one last. That sounds.
All right, hold on. Here we go. So I assume that's going to take place here. So what do we have here? We got a 30, a 20, the
2 5s and the Dark Observer.
and 2 5s. You said.
Yeah.
All right. So that's all. Oh, hold on. Don't overlook. I mean, if this were Fallout, it might be an atomic
And-
wasp. No.
Or gas.
There you go. Oh well, yeah, and there's that.
Oh. Do you want my nuke over there too?
I got it. I got it. There we go. All right. So the nuke. Go ahead,
I'm gonna
read
show
it off.
The nuke.
Oh yeah, the actual.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go. So what do you got?
So it can only be used by Urzengel. It causes damage with my units. That's going to be 10. But then I get to add 80 damage points to it.
Better be 90.
That's 90 total. It marks the area with the property radioactive. If Free Shoots is in an adjacent area, I cause plus 20.
That'll be 110,
So 110 total. I think that's enough to wipe.
30, 50, 70, 80, 95. Yep.
Yep. And even if it didn't.
There we go.
Okay. But we all get to do here. So I actually get to choose for me and the Oni being the penultimate player since that he can't do his own choice.
That's right.
Do not place the radioactive marker. Interesting. Urzengel no longer immune to radioactivity for the duration of this round. Interesting. Public outcry. The defender can immediately spend 1 production, and the defender's unit can cause half damage. So I'd cause 2.5. That's always good.
Unless the Oni do 2.5.
I'm aware. So I am going to choose for me number 2. So Urzengel is no longer immune. Okay, for the rest of this round, and since he can't move, he's going to die. So there's that. And then the Oni are going to choose. Well.
You,
Actually, hold on. Let me rephrase that. I'm going to choose wind, so don't place the radioactive marker. And the Oni are going to choose, they get to do half damage, which is going to be 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, 45, which is enough to take out Urzengel as well.
Yep. So I made massive mistake out of excitement.
So everything
And-
there goes away.
Well, the thing that I'm saying that about is the cluster missiles.
Yeah.
I'm not able to use these on an adjacent place with one of my other actions, which is what I was planning to do. So I just played things out of order.
Oh, I think we'd allow it, man.
That's all good.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
So the second thing I'm going to do is a conquest. Just the normal conquest.
Let me just see, remember.
Okay, a moment.
Actually,
So,
I've killed 5, right?
you just killed 5 in this action.
So I
Yes.
need to do...
one more, right?
Yeah, I need to do one more. So I'm going to do a chase here to
Okay,
get my
so
6th
chase
one.
instead. There.
Yep.
And
All it's
Oni
going to
just
do is
take
deal
it.
damage.
Yep, and he dies.
Yep, so that's my 6th.
Yep, congratulations. Well done.
So that's going to do my faction goal at the end of the round.
Right.
So that's 2 combat actions, which is from the card.
Correct.
Drake
And
and
now-
Toter gives me an extra one.
Right.
So I'm going to do Conquest now in this middle spot and take control of the Moon Center.
Yep, I didn't think it was going to last because it's worth a point at the end of the round, but I tried.
Oh.
So that's that. Now I've got these cards that I can do.
You have a total of 2 events you can play. Yep.
Yeah. And draw and play, right? Or is it
Correct.
just play?
Nope, you're right.
So I'm going to get some mystery meat. Oh my goodness. These are... Oh, okay. I see what that is. So drawing 2. And I'm going to go ahead and play 2. This is great.
Hey, Reynold.
So the first one I'm going to play is land gain, placing an area of my choice at the edge of the map. And I think I'm just going to continue radioactivity over here.
Really?
I mean,
And then the other one, I'm going to mark any area with the property unstable. It's also applicable in occupied or conquered areas and on the moon. So unstable. That's unstable, that's unstable.
Yeah, it's not complex at all, actually.
Oh,
It's
this one's
actually
simple.
really simple.
Oh.
And you know what? Here's what I would suggest that we
Okay.
do.
I guess.
So that's it for your actions. So if you guys want, just to show off how quick this can go, for the next round, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to take it down. We're just going to power through the round so you guys can actually see what it actually looks like when we're just playing and we're not streaming, just to give context.
Yeah, sure.
I think that would be a good idea.
Sure.
So scoring, real quick. So let's see. I control 7 there. That I haven't destroyed. You got this one, Rand, and you
Yep.
got the center, the moon. So you're gonna get. Oops.
That was there.
There.
And do we put the 2 for the faction goal on there?
Yes, on
Yeah.
there as well.
So I completed my faction goal destroying 6. So there's that.
There we go. And if you want, go ahead and take one more and cover yours, just so we know that it's been
Right.
used. Just so, because you can only do that once.
And there's no need for
And,
these.
yeah, no, because you've crushed it. All right. So we're into the 3rd round. We ready? Now we're just going to play, and we'll show you guys how this works. All right. So that said, here we go.
That's nutty.
Where are these? They're there.
I almost went to go look at the back side of the cards.
Huh.
Yeah, I wasn't sure which one to give you, so I gave you all of them.
Fair.
But I think... I think this is what I need to do.
Oh, wow. These are so good.
I know,
I wish, right now, I wish we were playing 5 rounds.
right? So you can get one of them.
Well, no, because
Oh, so we can
reasons.
see. Okay. I think there are some really good trade-offs with those action cards too.
They are.
There's one in particular. I mean, we've all seen it. You're gonna get a lot on the board, but
Not much else.
that's your turn.
I know.
7 production.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which for you isn't great. For me, it's pretty good. For him, it's.
It's ridiculously good. However,
Not being able to do anything afterwards is kind of.
right.
7 is actually okay for me because I can get them out and then upgrade
Oh
everybody.
yeah, that would actually be really good for you too.
Yeah.
But if you get a next round, you're not going to choose because that's your last.
Right.
Yeah. But I
I
had
know
to,
answer.
I had to
Done.
make sure last round that I picked the one
Okay.
that messed with the initiative
Rand.
a lot.
Those are yours.
Thank you.
Okay.
Man, that was rough.
Yeah, I don't know how many matches it would take to get a good meta of this game. I don't. I think I've got a good read on this match, but
This seems okay.
All right. Pass those off.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Great. So here, let's focus on just going through a round. Let's show
Sure.
what we can do. So
Sure.
starting with white. Greg, go.
all right. God, I'm gonna produce one piglet squeakler
Yep.
and remembering what I got there. I don't really want to do that, so I guess I will move each of my units
Okay.
up to one area. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, because I'm going to be able to get that out. Actually, I don't want to move that guy there. Put that there. Put that there. Leave him there for now.
Oh, he should have died, by the way. And there.
Yeah.
Done?
Yes.
Let me get an event. There's one.
So what happens when we run out of events?
Shuffle the discards back in.
Yeah.
So, event number 1, I'm going to play cover any blockade anywhere. All I need to do is just that. That'll work. So that's that. And for the other, I'm going to moment. Gonna produce. There, done. Rand, go for it.
I'm gonna produce Erzangle. Will you be mine?
Second action.
Second action. I would so love to be able to produce again right now.
Unfortunately, it must be different actions. And Greg, you're on deck. Get ready for yours.
Where's this guy? Hi.
Hi.
Mind me.
All right, Greg.
Draw up to 2 event cards and play up to 2 event cards. I'm going to take one of the blockades and a mystery mate.
Oh, hold on. It flips first.
Oh, what is that?
Climb up or down in place.
No.
Okay.
That's frustrating.
What you got? What are you playing? Up to 2.
Up to 2. Yep. I'm going to play the blockade because
Gotcha.
I'm just going to must protect the boar mother.
Okay.
Um,
And
God,
any
if
other?
I do this one, then I can't move, can I?
If you combat, you cannot move, correct.
Do I need to move?
So you guys are able to follow along, except for Reynol, who just joined us?
Yeah, that's it for that.
Okay.
So then my next thing is use my faction effect.
All right, go for it.
So let's put some tunnels out. Oh, let's get one of these out here. Why not, right?
Which tunnels just allow you to move without using movement, right?
Yeah, but essentially it's a free movement, but only for that unit.
Okay.
I can chain as many as I want, but that's it for that. And put that there. And I'm gonna put. Do I want a heart here? Yeah, because you don't have any units of one that can really take that over with anything else. All right,
Done?
done.
All right, I have no blue actions. Done. Rand.
I'm gonna, I guess, climb up the initiative track with my card.
With the
Sorry,
event?
I guess
Oh,
you
no,
need that.
I'm not doing that this round. Go for it. Do what you want.
So yes,
We're just trying to go through
So,
to show.
yeah, climbing up initiative,
Okay.
and I get a card. Is this? No, there's nothing on that. Interesting.
there's nothing on most of them. I think they're all uncovered. That's unstable with a Tsukuyumi.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and draw off the top.
This is hell. Right
Oh,
here.
awesome. That's really cool. Right, I have no faction effect, and
Still.
I'm going to bring Marduk up.
Cool.
Okay. That's it.
That is it.
Oh,
Green.
Oh yes, you produce.
Green phase. So that's here. So Greg, green phase.
All right, produce units upgrades to a value of 2.
Oh, I think it would matter, Jim. Don't keep going, Greg. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I think it will matter. It hasn't been a huge thing, but I think there's cases for going first, and I think there's cases for going last in this
Yeah,
game.
definitely.
Yeah.
Because look what happened when I didn't go last earlier, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to upgrade this to the Boar Maiden. And
Not that you would have been able to conquest against a 75, but
I mean, if you camp there, it's going to be awfully hard to get it.
wow.
But
All right, I'm going to put a squeaker here. Which I didn't want to do, but
all right, that it. And what place? 2 Oni.
2 Oni, yes, 2 Oni. Let us have some fun. This
All right.
guy's got to go out on this phase, though.
Abyssal's coming out, which means Oni Conquest.
During the green phase, an Oni conquest will always happen. Right?
Always execute an additional Oni Conquest.
conquest.
So there has to be an Oni Conquest for that to happen.
Okay.
super interesting. Okay.
All right.
So why not?
So Greg, done. Rand.
My green phase, I'll go ahead and place 2 Oni. I'm going to get 2 biggest guys I can find. And we'll spread them out. No.
You
what
don't
am I
need
doing?
to, radiation boy.
What am I doing?
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This is my turn.
What else?
I can move each of my units up to 2 areas. So I'm going to move, I think I'll move big guy. I'll move Erzengel over here, I guess. That's fine. No more movement.
Okay, so production does happen for me still. because my breeders and planters still can lay egg or still get their production. So here I can get 2 production and and let's see, breeder here really doesn't matter for him, really doesn't matter for him too much. And is there one more breeder out there? There is. And we'll actually put a flyer there. And then for my planter, go 1 and 2. Done. That's my production. Going into the red phase, starting with green. Or Warlord, you're up.
All right, execute up to 4
Combat
combat
action?
actions.
Okay.
Goodness.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, he made that.
It's like a Chun-Li kick.
Yeah, right.
So how much damage? I do 10. So basically, if I do this, I'm going to kill that, which you're all right with. But then you're going to stick around.
Yeah.
What's the retaliation? Oh my god, no, I don't want to do that at all. I'm just going to do 2 conquests over there. They just happen.
Yep. So that will come off. Here you go. 1 there. 1 there.
Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't. Oh! I needed to spread out to 1 more spot. Well, I'm going to annihilate the dude there.
My worker.
Your worker.
So there. So you're doing annihilate.
Yeah.
I can move to an adjacent area if I wish, though, right?
With your for the queen thing?
No, just for escape on your annihilation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can move it.
And I will. Will I? I will. Move there instead. Done.
Cool. And now for my 3rd combat action, I will do annihilation in this area.
Oh, that worked out really well. So then I will come on up. That is, yep. So they're at 60, but 15. Yep, I'm good. I'll
Okay.
just move there.
And
So
now you're
that's-
trapped.
That's
And
okay.
I can do my 4th annihilation.
Well, wait, that was 4. There's
That.
2 conquests.
Oh, yep, 3, 4. Yep.
That's 4. You're done?
I'm done.
All right. Rand.
I've got to produce, so I'm going to produce. And I think I want to use the cruise, or the cluster.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's a wasp, dude.
Hey. I don't know what I'm going to do with these.
Right.
So I get 2 combat actions.
Okay. Make them count.
The first one, I'm going to do a chase
Okay.
here. And I'm going to use my missiles to attack the planter's location.
Okay, so I can't do anything defense-wise. So
Defense is...
yeah, so
Plus
I
hearts,
have
but
0.
here.
So that's gonna die. There's nothing I can do about that.
Okay.
I thought you were doing it.
Well, I'm doing damage here with Urzingel.
Right.
I'm also doing damage there with the cluster missiles.
And how much damage
And
is
free,
it?
25. Everything there is going to wipe.
Checks out. That's unfortunate.
Free shoots does 20 more damage.
Okay.
So that was
Messing up
one.
my plans.
That was one combat. The next one, I'm just going to snipe over here and shoot the bugs.
How much is it?
20.
Don't you get to choose?
No. Or is it a single?
Oh, I do get to
what is
choose.
it? Is it?
Jeez.
That's
yeah.
right. You do, don't
So
you?
I choose, and the border doesn't matter. So I'm going to knock out.
Which enemy units will suffer the damage?
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm going to knock out the 2 warriors.
Okay.
That's pretty big.
All right.
Go away, bugs. I'm doing my
Way
part.
to roam for you.
Trying to do mine.
All right, so for mine, I get 1 movement and 5 combat actions.
Roger, plants are way too close for comfort.
Which I don't know why. Like, bring him closer to me. I can't do much.
So my movement is going to go.
I just need to get free shoots over here to snipe over the borders.
Right?
There. There. Wow, there's 50 there. That's unfortunate. He'll move there. In there. So we got 5 combat actions
How did that guy get over there?
right here.
Where? Oh, he was there before. I sorry,
No,
I
I
didn't kill
just moved him.
Yeah,
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 he
yeah.
was here. Yep.
him.
So there's 1.
The trick was I didn't kill him before.
There's 2, which you remove
I get a-
yours. Yep.
And I get a defense.
You
though.
do. Conquest, so you can eat here. I'll just tell me which you choose.
I'll deal damage, I guess. Yeah. I can push him back.
And then
You
you can
could.
just take the area back next turn, but it's like a lot.
Yeah. Do I want to push him back and keep those pesky wasps around? I'm gonna deal damage, so
All
both
right.
of the wasps die.
Okay. So that's 2. Uh, 3.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that wasn't conquest the whole time.
Moment.
It's kind of like Jamestown.
Hmm?
It's kind of like Jamestown. Comes and then just disappears.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
that the... Or, no, Roanoke. Roanoke Island. And it was the
Right,
settlers
yeah.
that came and then, like, they had the settlement and then...
And then it just vanished.
Nobody knows where they went.
Oh, you have to have it. Oh, you. Oh. Okay. Will you guys allow me a small mulligan? Just this. That. That's it.
Sure.
He'll die, but I'll go ahead and that'll be 4.
Yeah.
Um,
You could have been doing that.
I could have. So there's that. So that's gonna die. And my 5th one, trying to figure out what to do with it. And I can't. Well, kamikaze could be my 4th one. So they do. It'd be 10, 20, 30. That's just suicide. That's dumb. You know what? I think I'm just gonna do the 4, and I'm done. So he'll die.
Yep.
He goes away. Died a hero though, didn't he?
I get a point for the moons there.
You do. And I still haven't destroyed Oni. And I didn't conquer 6 areas. That's
Oh,
going to bite me in the butt.
I got that last turn, but
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
cool.
So we go into the 4th round. There you go. So that's how quick a quarter of the game can go, guys. Even with all this stuff on the board.
Cool.
Okay? So that said, we'll go ahead and do it like normal for the last round, and here we go. Choose your card.
Yeah, that was 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go. It could be even with all these units on the board. All right. Reavers and Midgard. Potentially. We that's the one we saw, Alex. That's you, right? That's the one we saw at BGG, was it? I think.
Are you guys scraping at the bottom of the barrel like I am over here?
A little bit
Little
on
bit.
these.
I think I know which one I want to do. I don't know if it's a good option, though. But it's the one I'm doing.
This is ridiculous. I like this.
I think it's got to be this one.
Yeah.
I'm torn between two, so give me just a minute, guys. Oh, shoot, I didn't. Oh, actually. No, wait, it's a no-brainer for mine. All right. These are the ones you didn't choose, Greg?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Rand, once you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay, give me the extras that you didn't use.
I think I already tossed them over there.
Okay. In that case, yeah, we
no,
could
they're right
probably
there.
do that, Alex.
Over there.
That looked really good, actually. Okay, cool. So, Greg, go ahead. So, for... Oh, I said I was going to bring this back up. So, here we go. Greg, do your weight actions.
All right. Let us produce a squeaker. There.
And?
I'm going to move units.
And Rand, try and figure out what you're doing. That should be flipped.
So I think what I want to do is this guy comes over here.
So hopefully this is helping you guys see the game in action, see what it's all about, and see if you think it's going to be a good fit for you guys in your group. The only randomness in this game is
I can only do that
during the
once.
game or the
It's
events.
card draw.
That's it, yeah.
I don't want to leave that area undefended. I'm going to stay like that.
Nice choice.
Yeah,
That it?
that's it.
Rand, you're up.
Let's produce. Get some more cruise missiles on Erzingel. And move Erzingel. And I guess everybody else. No, I'll move Marduk over here. Seems dangerous. Marduk up there.
Okay.
Right.
So that's
What's that?
moving and production. For me, I'm going to produce and there. And why not? Let's take some mystery meat. Huh. Let me try and figure out how to make this work.
I read this wrong. All right.
That's too contested. Some of this stuff is, okay, so I am going to play this. Onward March. All of your own and other players' units in areas of your choice may move one area immediately. Each player may move their own units. Unfortunately, that's a bummer. If there are Oni in the area, you can decide where they move to. So here are my options. Move the Oni. Get out of there. I could do that. I could choose here, but you're not going to move them. I could move the Oni out of there to help me out. I also thought about moving Oni, say, somewhere that would be a nuisance for somebody. Because the Abyssal will cause an Oni conquest to happen. You know what? You ain't got to go home. Done. So
All right.
that's that card. There we go.
Cool.
So that's the two actions. So that was here and here. We are on to the blue phase. Go, Greg.
All right. I'm going to start by drawing. Yeah, that's the top deck.
How many? Looks like one, and you can play up to one. So, yep, shuffle them up. And do you want to move down to initiative and your faction event? There you go.
I'll be good on that. I'm going to use this oil card on an unstable area. And basically, nothing can move out of that area.
Okay, so,
Units in this area cannot move this round.
okay, we'll just leave it at that. Okay, easy enough. So he's frozen.
Yep.
Done.
And now time for the faction effect. Boop. And I mean, I don't really know what else to do. I guess this, just in case I want. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I want. Is there already a heart one over here? Nope. All right then, that's an easy choice.
There's that one, but not that, yeah.
Yep. And let's just make this fun for everyone.
Free movement.
Yeah.
You get free movement. You get free movement. Would that be Bopra?
Borpra.
Those two up there.
Ah, all right.
And that's it for my blue.
Okay, done. Greg, I'm sorry, Rand, you're blue.
Nothing.
Okay, easy enough. My blue. Here we go. Okay, so I can use my faction event. I can move in initiative order. I elect not to. And so 2 events. Place a blockade marker, huh? Mystery meat, please, for 1. Okay, and mystery meat number 2, please. That's frustrating.
Yeah.
Discards.
Yeah.
All right, so my faction event, or my faction effect, will be all of my units are considered flying, and I'm going to move all of my units. There. There. So he's not moving. Stay. There. there. Done for that. And do I want to? Don't think I do. I think that's all I'm gonna do because I have no conquerors out there. Done. That's it for the blue phase. All right, moving on to the green phase. Greg.
Okay, I can move each of my units up to 2 areas. My question with the Oni Conquest.
Yes.
Does it have to be... Do I have to move things out of that area?
No, it's May. Because if you, let's say for instance, you choose to move one of them here, you could leave some behind or leave them all behind and have the conquest there if you wish.
Okay.
It's move up to all of the units and then wherever they move to or where they emanated from, if there are any remaining in that location. Okay?
Okay. So, what I'm going to do is... The squeaker is going to come up here.
All right, so using your tunnels, free, 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 and then one move,
Yep.
right? Okay.
And he's the only one who can do that. So I'm going to move that there. And I'm going to have this warrior come here for a movement. Have this warrior also come here for the movement.
It's right up in your grill.
Yep. And I think that's all I'm going to do for that.
And the Oni Conquest. And that happens too.
Yes, thank you for reminding me.
Must.
Must happen, in fact.
So it wasn't like I was, spoiler.
Yep. So he's going to come here. That's going to be enough for that.
So the Oni Conquest then is happening.
In this location.
Okay. And says only playable in areas not yet controlled by the Oni. Oh, sorry. It's controlled by the Oni. Can't do that there.
Oh.
There is that rule too.
Oh, in that case, then that's not what I would like to do. So I definitely misread that. So that's going to come there, and that's...
Okay, yep.
Yeah. That's going to stay over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll see
Okay.
there.
Then the Oni Conquest.
What'll happen right here?
All right. So if the Oni have at least as many conquest points as strongest enemy, they can do it. They don't. However, you shall not pass is what he's going to do if the defender has more conquest points. He does. So there. You're welcome. Son of a... Okay. So that is the Oni Conquest. Yep. There is a true straw man. Then here.
Oni.
All right.
So that now... So that
is 50 to 75.
it's 50 to 75. So they fail, and now
You get to counterattack.
you
Hey,
get to counter.
would you like to straw man?
We already controlled it.
there.
Oh, never mind. You can deal damage.
I can deal damage. There's that.
You will only kill one of them, but that's good.
And that
So-
I could kill the Abyssal if I wanted to.
No, the defender gets to choose.
And that'd be me. So what do we have? We have the Abyssal and a
What-
30.
That's if he chooses.
Oh, that's true.
Or that's if you choose, rather.
There, and the Abyssal. That's what's going on right now.
Let's see what's out there. There's those. Yeah, I'll go ahead and deal damage.
All right, so he
Get
is
rid of one of them.
dealing 40 damage. I choose.
35. You have the upgraded version.
He does?
He deals 40.
Oh, he does
The
40. He
upgraded is
deals 40.
50.
I'm
Yeah.
reading the wrong number.
So 40, so kills one. We'll go and kill the bigger boy. So the Abyssal will remain. Okay.
Oh, wait, I could make a move before I did that. I completely forgot.
That ship
That's
sailed.
fine.
Yeah, that ship
That's
sailed.
fine.
Okay, so that was yours. Okay. Rand, you're up.
I have none.
Okay. That
Yeah, you're just doing your red.
there.
Yeah.
So now for me, there we go.
Oh, you.
So the green action.
Sorry.
So I get +3, plus I have those. So here we go.
Yeah, there's that.
Yep.
Okay. So I have 2. That's going to be a conqueror there. Let's see. My planter's not out there, but I have... Oops, sorry, wrong one. I have... That will go there for the breeder. This will go here for the breeder. And that's it. I think that's it. So then I get place any 2 Oni and 1 Oni conquest. So any 2.
That is pretty strong.
And the Oni conquest. There.
Okay.
All right, so that's going to be, so the Oni conquest, that comes back into play. So I believe that's enough.
Because that's 50, 80, 100 versus
65,
80.
80. All right, so here, show everybody. So we got all these. It just makes it a little quicker for right now. So that versus these guys and your, that one. Versus there, and plus 15. So the conquest checks out. Conquest works. So this will go away. Then you can choose.
Although, that's all I'm going to get out of that.
All right, take care, Jim. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. What you
I
doing?
think. So what's my total damage?
Your total damage would be 30, 50, 80.
No, my
Sorry,
damage.
your damage. 15.
Oh, it's barely worth it. Okay, I'm going to retreat.
Okay.
Defenders surviving units may move into adjacent areas according to the rules.
So you get both of those get to retreat.
Yep. And the stronghold gets to stay.
There. There.
Let's make it interesting.
Okay, so those guys get to hang out. So that's the Oni conquest. But now
Doesn't the Abyssal have to do his?
he does. And I'm debating whether or not to move him. I'm going to make, you know what? He's going to die a hero. He's going to die. He's going to go right where he is. So what do you want for
Your defense.
your defense?
Yeah, I see that.
So he failed.
I mean, you just counter-strike him again. Or you can make him...
Or he could place an Oni.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the last conquest, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to place it on me.
Okay.
I'll put it right there.
Okay. All right, so that was all the green phase. Now we go red phase. Final red phase for
First
Greg,
thing.
for the Warriors.
Produce a unit up to value of
2.
2. So I'm going to put my squeaker there because the boar mother is eternally pregnant.
As she is. Okay.
And,
All right.
might as well just put that guy there.
Okay. All right. Then 2 combat actions.
Okay. Conquest and Conquest.
All right, well, one's automatic. This one,
Yep.
that doesn't matter. Go for it.
And the other one, can I do Stampede? I want to do Stampede.
Okay. So the Stampede, which is going to happen right here, you have as many conquest points as your enemy, 50 to 5.
Yep.
Checks out. So it's actually, hold on, get this. So it's that versus that. Okay. Mark the area territory markers. Okay, so now they could cause damage. Doesn't really help. The attacker loses a unit of the defender's choice. That'll work.
But this also dies.
Yep.
Which is important. That's my third Oni. Yay.
Okay. Done, right?
And that's
That's
it.
it. Greg's game is over outside of
and-
defense.
I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Controls 7 areas.
Nice.
Good job.
Oh god,
There we go.
it hurts.
I hope it hurts you.
It will.
I'm getting trounced.
I'm gonna
so
lose. I'm gonna lose a point out of this.
a point. Oh, it's horrible.
I'm gonna draw and,
Draw an event. Okay.
and play an event. I'm gonna move up the initiative order.
Because that's worth 2 points.
When I saw
played.
that, and then I looked over, and I went,
Yeah.
"Oh, oh wait, Glory to
played.
Rome." I did say I was gonna say it. It's been a little bit of time.
Okay.
And that was over.
Okay.
So,
then faction effect done. You can move 2 areas, 3 combat actions.
moving 2, 1, 2. I need this guy in the middle. I'll leave this guy here.
Oh, the Abyssal died, didn't he?
No, I placed Janoni.
You did. That's right.
did.
Okay.
I think that's how I want to lay things out. There's 3 combat actions over
There are. Yes.
So I get 4 combat actions. I need to go
Because of.
He basically just
Yeah,
always
I
has
get
one.
one
Yep.
extra from that. So I can move Urzingle over there, and that'll work.
Okay. Go ahead.
I think. Okay, combat actions. I'm going to go ahead and do a conquest.
Okay.
I think the normal conquest.
Where?
It's going to be here.
Okay. So, yep, you have enough. So put a marker down.
And would you like to...
Let me
Defend.
see.
Oh, you've got that.
What are the defense options? We didn't fight at all.
That last one, I could be if I.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if you wanted to.
That's funny.
It is. I'll
That's really interesting.
move there.
Okay.
Done. Okay, so that's 1.
Yeah.
So that was his extra. So you still have
Sure,
3.
I still
right?
have 3.
Okay. What are you doing now?
I'm going to go ahead and snipe. Kill this wasp.
No defense.
Yep. Okay, so that's 2 left.
Yep. I'm going to... There's nothing there that can attack, but I can rocket. So yeah, I'll do... It doesn't really matter, but I'm going to do chase here. But that's only so that I can use the rockets.
Okay.
And I'm going to use cluster rockets to shoot here.
And that does how much? 25 damage? And how are you allocating it?
I'm going to wipe out the ants and then allow I mean, the rest 5 is or 10 is going to go on to the Night Stalker.
Yep. So they die, drop an egg at man.
So this.
That comes off. So 2 more.
One more.
1 more.
One more.
Yeah. And I'm conquesting here. Put a marker over.
And nobody's there now, right? Nope. Okay.
And
All right.
that's that.
Okay. So your game is over.
7. And hey, I've conquested 7 areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow. Kudos. That was really good.
All right.
Mech's got it going on.
Yep.
So I can move each of my units up to 2 areas.
Skipping, I'm having bugs for dinner.
Meat's back on the menu.
That really hurt.
Panzerzug Kampfgruppe are going to work.
Oh, don't tell me I'm 5 short. I think I am. No, I'm not. There it is. Everything can move 2. 1, 2, buzz, buzz. That'd be 30.
Jeez.
That'll go there.
Yeah, it's a smart choice. Because if you can't take me, you might as well.
Yep.
This is 15, so that'll be 5. Oh, they can't go that way.
Yep.
It's the first round I'll have all 5 units left after my turn.
They can move 2. 1, 2. That'll work.
Oh, I don't like losing points.
There.
What's the point?
I think I'm going to call that good without taking too much longer. So I can only 2 combat actions. So conquest there. That's going to be 30. It's 30 versus 30. So Greg, you can cause damage, you can retreat, or you can push me back. But either way,
You get a point.
I will take that for that. Just do like so. There you go.
I might as well. I'm just going to do my defense thing, displacement, because that way.
They can't go that way because there's a barrier.
There's a blockade.
Yep.
And you won't be able to do that.
Yeah, where you put them matters. So, because that's what way too much, right? Yeah, it is. So there's 1, and for the second one,
I mean,
I think this is what makes the most sense.
because you take a point away from me
Right.
and give yourself one. Oh.
So there and there. There we go. So that is it. Okay. So now we basically go into final scoring at this point, guys. So just make sure. So here, actually, I have it written down right here, so you guys can actually follow along. Look at that. That worked out really well, didn't it? All right.
Well sized.
It really was, wasn't it? I'd like to say it was on purpose, but well, hell, it wasn't. There we go. So 1 victory point for every area controlled. So we'll do
Can I
it
get
in
my moon?
Huh? Oh yeah, end of round. So you get that. I can't believe I didn't do that, but got that.
And
Got
this
that.
guy dies.
Oh
You
yeah.
served me well, Drake and Toter.
So died, and eggs go out, but it doesn't matter.
No.
He died as well. Okay.
And that's
Okay. Yep. So go ahead. So count up basically everything there plus
I mean-
2 points for fertile ground and 2 points for and 1 point for that. So KGB can add 2 for this. So go ahead.
So I'll go ahead and count my controlled first.
There you go.
So I should have 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Checks out.
8, 9.
8, 9, 10,
10,
11.
Or no, 10,
10,
11, because you count them twice, right?
Plus 3 over here.
14.
So 14 and 5 up
Looks
here.
like 19.
19 total.
Yep, 19 for Rand. Greg?
all right. I got 1. Oh no. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yikes. 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, not first.
Fact. I'm pretty sure Rand got this, but we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
That's it.
Trying to find more points, but there you go. That 11. So Rand wins.